Hello travelers, Todd here with Traveling Around Disney, and it is coffee talk time. I told you it'd be Wednesdays. We're going to do our coffee talks, but look at here. This is a new mug that just made its appearance at the Contemporary. So we got the new pattern that we're going. Check out the monorail. Look at that right there. Here comes the monorail. And there's the monorail handle, but it's actually double-sided. So it's right there. That is the new monorail mug that came in. So of course, you know, I had to wear my monorail contemporary shirt in honor of the new product that has come out. I don't think there's been much other than the new mug, the shirt, all the other stuff I've showed you, and the contemporary stuff. Don't worry, don't panic. It'll be here a while, so if you're looking to get some of the new stuff, it will be here hopefully on your visit. So we have so much to go over, so much to talk about. Told you we were going to answer all of the trivia questions I've asked this past week's videos from the Magic Kingdom video. I'll go over all the videos and all the questions that I asked you guys. Some of you guys are right or spot on. Some of you guys want all the answers. Some of you guys want the answers at the end of each video, but that wouldn't make for a good coffee talk. Plus, I like you guys to come back and do a little coffee talk with me. As you can see, I got my Disney Parks blog on here because I've been looking at all the treats that are coming to not the Halloween party, but what will be available all around property starting August 19th. And there are a lot of them. You could probably tell right there, that is Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. Their menu is all new and looks absolutely fantastic. If you have not seen their menu, head over to the Disney Parks blog or to Disney Eats, and it is on there. It is fantastic. But they give you a list of everywhere on property that will have Halloween treats. So if you're not going to the Not So Scary Halloween party and you can't get some of those treats, they even give you a list of what will be available in the Magic Kingdom that you can have during the days if you're there, that are still spooky treats, but yet not behind the Not So Scary Halloween party ticket. So just go over there and take a look. That's what I do. I just go on there and see, and I start making my list. Amaret's has a ton of stuff I want to try. I mean, of course, Amaret's dessert, you know that. Got my Joffrey's coffee in here. Very tasty. I even drink Joffrey's at home. I even buy the Joffrey's, which you guys have seen. But I love that. I will have to say, I love this handle, but it's a little awkward to hold it. It puts a lot of pressure on my butt. It's an absolutely fantastic mug. Look at that. Absolutely. Oh, wait. See, it's even got the front. I mean, and the side. I love this mug. Like I said, I seen it today and I just had to get it before we did coffee talks today. So at the time that you are watching this, which is Wednesday, patiently awaiting to see if I can get reservations for Beak and Barrel, which the reservations open tomorrow. So fingers crossed I get Beak and Barrel because I got a park pass for the 29th, which I cannot wait. We are going to be going to the Not So Scary Halloween party, but it won't be till October. We're going to wait a little. We're actually going to go in October. Halloween-ish time area, so that'll be fun. Going in October to the Halloween party. We do go every other year, so can't wait to go this year. But pretty excited about going. But I want to try some of the snacks there. But I know sometimes not everybody goes to the party. And you want to be able to try some of those Halloween or spooky snacks and stuff like that. Disney Parks blog, right there. I'm just scrolling through trying to make a list of stuff I want to go try. Maybe even do it on camera with show you guys what they're like and everything. But Jock Lindsay's is definitely one spot I definitely want to hit. And then, of course, you know, you go to the French Quarter, and they're going to have those cookies and cream beignets, spooky beignets over there. So make sure you try those. And Viva Il Gelato has their 3 ghoulish milkshakes, and just all kinds of treats out there. Of course, Gideon's. I will have to go get me the I think it's Bride Frankenstein cake. It's 2 vanilla layers and a chocolate layer. Sounds delicious, you know that. But all kinds of stuff. But even at each resort, they'll tell you what's coming and all that stuff. So, like I said, just go to Disney Parks blog. It's the official guide that we use here at Traveling Around Disney. Plus Disney Eats, we use that a lot. So, but tomorrow, which is Thursday for you guys, and because you're watching this on Wednesday, but tomorrow's Thursday, Beak and Barrel. Fingers crossed. That is what we're really hoping for, Beak and Barrel on the 29th, which is the first day of the D23 convention here at Walt Disney World. It is also the first day of the weekend, which is also Labor Day weekend. It is going to be so busy, I think, because we got D23, got everybody coming in for that. You got Beak and Barrel opening up, and that is a party night. The 29th is a party night, which I didn't realize that, so I'm not going to that party, so I got to try to get Beak and Barrel reservations earlier in the day, because if I make anything past that, because they're going to be available for party nights, and that's the first night, which I don't know if I would spend my time at, oh man, that'd be a tough choice, to go to Beak and Barrel during the party. But can you get in at 4? It's going to be interesting to see how this all works out. It is really going to be interesting. In fact, hold on one moment. I'm going to check the sellout dates for the Halloween parties, because I know the 15th, 17th, and 19th of August and the 31st of October have sold out, but I think there were a couple of other dates that have sold out. Hold on one second. Just pulled up my Disney Experience to check the calendars for the sellout dates so far for Not So Scary. The 15th, the 17th, the 19th, the 22nd, and the 29th of August are sold out. Those are sold out dates for the party. So I'm telling you, if you want to go to the party, make sure to get your tickets, because they're selling out quick. I think they're selling quicker than I think they did last year when I would do updates. So the only thing left in August is the 24th and 26th, and it's $129 a person for that, for adults. And then September, we got the 12th is now sold out. So if you want to go, definitely get your tickets ahead of time. And you don't want to see that sign that says, "We're sorry, this event is sold out for the night," because they don't have extra tickets. I found that out last year. It's not like say, "Oh yeah, they'll have some." Nope. They usually don't have extra tickets. So if you want to go, you make sure to book your tickets. So we got Halloween, we got Beak and Barrel. See if we get reservations for that tomorrow. But some of you guys on the trivia questions, I think I drove everybody crazy, because I am going to ask trivia questions every video we do from this point forward. In fact, I think I'm going to ask a trivia question for this video as well to answer on the next week's Coffee Talk. And the trivia, since we're talking about Not So Scary Halloween Party, I told you we went the first year and it was $29.99. What was the first year of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? That's a pretty good little trivia question. Pretty easy. You know, Google can give you all the answers if you really want, but sometimes it's fun just to explore and see what you can find out. But let's start with the very first video we did with questions. It was the Magic Kingdom construction update, August 7th. If you guys haven't seen that video, you can go back and take a look at that. Ask 2 questions in that one. What day did Roy Disney dedicate Walt Disney World? Now we all know that Disney Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World opened October 1st. That was its first day of opening. But when did he dedicate the park? He dedicated it on October 25th. And if you go and read the plaque right there by the flagpole, that is the dedication that he said that day on October 25th at the Magic Kingdom. Then I ask, when you're on Main Street, you're celebrating a holiday. Every day is a holiday on Main Street, but there's a particular holiday that Main Street is celebrating, because we got the Dapper Dans, we got the cars out, we got the bands, there's reasons for the parade, all those stuff. Remember, there's a reason for everything Disney does. What was the holiday? It is 4th of July. We are celebrating the 4th of July. Now, some people actually said, remember, the flags on top of the building are not official flags, because if they get bleached or tattered or torn, they would have to be down. But the flags on top of the buildings are either missing stars or got extra stars or stripes or stuff like that. But they are not official U.S. flags up there. The only official flag is on the flagpole in the center right there. And if you've never done the flag retreat in the evenings, it's something you definitely need to go see. Definitely watch in the evenings at Magic Kingdom. I think it's an honor to be able to watch that. So that is what we are celebrating on the Magic Kingdom on Main Street. Now, the next one was, and then I started asking too many questions. I think I'm gonna start limiting to 4 or 5 questions. I think I might ask too many. You guys can let me know down in the comment if I ask too many. Next one was the EPCOT questions, when we did a little stroll around World Showcase, where we met some new travelers. And by the way, that was Friday the 8th when we dropped that video. How many countries on World Showcase? There's 11 countries. And the African outpost really isn't considered a country. It's just an outpost. 2 locations to get the Dole Whip are pineapple flavored in EPCOT, Refreshment Port over by Canada, and African outpost. You can get it there. Name of gardens in Canada. The garden in Canada right there in front of Le Cellier is actually modeled after a garden in Canada. And it's the Bouchard Gardens in British Columbia. I hope I said that right. You guys in Canada, let me know if I said that right. The train in Germany was my next question. What festival did it debut and what year did it debut? Flower and Garden was the festival. It was supposed to be there for 1 year. Only 1 year, because it's actually in front of a country expansion pad. And that made its appearance in 1995 at the Flower and Garden Festival. The ride before Frozen, come on, old school. When Norway, and you watch the movie and all that, it was Maelstrom. Fantastic ride, but I love Frozen too, so I'll take either one. Original attraction of 3 Caballeros that are in the Mexico Pavilion. Those are original animatronics. And I asked, where were they at Magic Kingdom? Because they were original animatronics at Magic Kingdom. And it was Mickey Mouse Revue, which is now PhilharMagic. They had the Mickey Mouse Revue in that location, in that theater, and then it became PhilharMagic after that. So those were 3 original animatronics. They went overseas for a while, and then they came back to the Mexico Pavilion for that great ride. And then the next one was Hollywood Studios, was our next video that we did, and that we released that on September 9th. If you guys haven't seen any of these and you want to go back and see all the questions and videos, we'd love for you to go back and watch them. What is the significance of Carthay Circle for Disney? You see it a lot. And actually, Carthay Circle replica building is in Hollywood Studios, which I got to show you one day. And you probably know where it is. But that is the theater that Snow White, which started it all, was premiered. So that's where Snow White premiered, was at Carthay Circle. Entrance area for what ride? What is that? I have no idea what that question was. Oh, when we went to the Pixar area and we seen all the characters, Mr. Freeze and Mrs. Incredible down there, and I looked at the side of the building and I said, what entrance was that ride to? Because that was the original entrance to a ride that's there now that has a new entrance. And that was Toy Story Mania. That whole side used to be the entrance to Toy Story Mania when we only had 2 tracks. And now we got 3 tracks, and it's on the back side because now we got Toy Story Land. So they incorporated it into there. God, even I had difficulty with that one. Who built Slinky Dog, and how many toys were used? Well, Andy built Slinky Dog because it's in his backyard, but he used 2 toys. He used the Mega Coaster set that he had, and he used his Slinky Dog that he had. So those were the 2 toys that Andy used in his backyard to build Slinky Dog. Because remember, we're in Andy's backyard. It's all in the details. You guys know that. Then my next question was, Swirling Saucers, what song is playing? It's the same song, plays over and over, but it's in different genres, different rhythms, different sounds. It is You Got a Friend in Me. That is the name of the song. That's an easy one. Who invented Slinky Dog? And it's actually in the Slinky Dog ride. As you're walking through, you will see the box. And in the corner of the box, it'll tell you in homage to the people that invented Slinky Dog. It is Poof Slinky Inc. They are the original manufacturer and the original copyright owners to this day of Slinky Dog. So, some of the things I love to find out for you guys. Black Spire. This was I did a question over there in Galaxy's Edge. Black Spire, what is it supposed to be? You see, that's, the big focal point. Galaxy's Edge, what's Black Spire supposed to be? It's a petrified tree trunk. And that's paying homage to Disneyland because they actually have a petrified tree trunk that Walt gave to his wife Lillian for an anniversary gift, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think I am. But that's what the Black Spires are supposed to represent in Galaxy's Edge. Let's see. Hollywood Studios, I told you I asked too many questions. You guys probably know that. Who owns the Millennium Falcon and Galaxy's Edge at the time you're in Galaxy's Edge? Remember, different timeline. Not Star Wars timeline. Different timeline. And that would be Hondo Ohanaka. He's the one that you go into and you see him up there bartering and stuff. That is his. And then what character moved from Star Tours to Galaxy's Edge? And I still wish they could have incorporated Star Tours. That would have been great, but the Muppets were in their way and now it's monsters. But anyway, that's DJ R3X. He moved over there to Ogle's Cantina. So if you ever want to go see him, he's sitting up there. But he used to be one of the ship captains over at Star Tours. So I'm telling you, some of these questions I love asking you guys, and I hope you enjoy them. If you don't, I understand. Just leave it in the comments down below. Okay, stop that nonsense. Let's move on, Todd. Remember, this channel is about all of us. It is not about me and Michelle. It is not about us doing a food review. It's not about us going places. It's about what you guys want to see. So if there's something out there you want to see or you want us to go cover, or I'll go anywhere in Orlando. You guys know that. I'll go to Cape Canaveral, cruise. This is about us. It's about all of us. I mean, we got the holiday. This week is officially the holiday start. This is point blank. This week of August is the holiday start, because from now until January 31st, our New Year's of 2026, it's going to be a festival, a holiday, a party. Something will be happening at Walt Disney World. We just try to share everything we can with you guys. It's like the new merchandise. I try to share the new merchandise with you because I just love this new merchandise. I love the handle, but And the other thing is, it's got a Mickey. See that Mickey right there? It's an indented into the cup, which I thought looked really cute until I went to stir my coffee, because I got to put cream and sugar in it, and it was like clink, 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 clink. It was all. So I don't know about that. This may make it on the shelf afterwards. Might be the only use here. Who knows? But I'm enjoying me some Joffrey's coffee, and yes, I'm going to mention them in every video. I think we should try to get them to sponsor Coffee Talk. What do you guys think? And anything you guys want to know, you just let us know. We're just glad to do this. We got so many great members of our traveling family. We got fantastic members of our channel memberships. Thank you so much for that, guys. We really do appreciate it. You know, all we really ask is if you could just watch our videos, click on our videos. One of the biggest things in YouTube is it'll say more subscribers are choosing to watch your video. This is allowing YouTube to push it to new travelers or new YouTube viewers. So if you guys watch them and click on the videos, then YouTube will send it out. If you guys don't click on the videos, then YouTube says, well, the subscribers don't even want to watch them. Why do we want to send them out to anybody else? But that's how YouTube works. But we're going to continue to make the videos. We're going to do coffee talks on Wednesdays. And I know they don't get the biggest views, but that way I can answer questions. If you guys have any questions, I'll write them down during the week and I'll answer them on Coffee Talks. So that's why I said this channel is for all of us. It's for you, it's for me, it's for Michelle, it's for the kids, it's for everybody. So if there's anything you guys ever wanted to know, just let us know. But travelers, had a great time on Coffee Talk. I think this will be the only time I use this mug because of this handle. It drives me crazy, it's too thin. But I still got the mug. Thanks so much for traveling along with us. And travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure and a good cup of coffee are out there.